When he said it, his voice was calm, almost casual, like he was ordering another bottle of wine. "From now on," he said, slicing through his steak, "we split everything 50-50. I'll only care for myself." The fork froze halfway to my mouth, not because I was surprised, but because I'd already known this was coming. He mistook my silence for weakness. He always did. I just looked at him expressionless. "All right," I said, and I meant it. We'd been married 10 years. He used to bring me flowers every Friday, handwritten notes, promises of forever. Back when I still believed in his eyes, those soft caramel-colored eyes that hid ambition sharper than a blade. When I lost my job 6 months ago, he told me to take my time. He poured me wine, kissed my forehead. "You've carried us long enough," he said. "Let me take care of things." But care, I learned, was conditional. 2 months later, the flowers stopped. Then the conversations. Then one night, I saw the reflection of a message on his phone screen, her name glowing faintly. Sophie, my friend. I didn't confront him. I studied him. I noticed how he showered after every business meeting, how he suddenly became generous with compliments he never meant, how he began locking his phone, whispering in the study late at night. So I started planning quietly, like a surgeon preparing for a clean cut. First, I took back control of my finances. The joint accounts were already in his name, so I created new ones, my own. Second, I went back to the company that had let me go. My boss still owed me a favor. I began consulting remotely under a different contract name. He never noticed. Men like him rarely look beneath the surface. Then I began gathering proof. Messages, receipts, emails, photos. Each one labeled, time-stamped, saved, not for confrontation, but for strategy. The day he declared his 50-50 rule, I knew he'd rehearsed it. Probably told Sophie already. He wanted me to cry, to beg, to make him feel like the powerful one. But instead, I smiled. "All right." That single word unsettled him. He blinked, confused. "You're not angry?" "I'm tired," I said softly. "Let's just make it fair." He nodded smugly. He thought he'd won. Over the next few weeks, I let him believe it. We separated finances. I told him I'd move out once I got back on my feet. In reality, I was already ahead. My consulting work tripled in value after I partnered with a firm Sophie didn't know existed because her company was my client's rival. Every piece of data I had on her, her role, her clients, her leaks, became ammunition. I didn't ruin her. I just exposed her carelessness quietly. A few internal emails here, a forwarded message there. Her company found out. She was fired within a month. As for him, I let time and truth do the work. When the firm audited his finances, the same firm he'd recommended to a friend, they found inconsistencies. His investment portfolio had shifted funds under her name. Now, with her termination, those accounts were flagged. He panicked, called me. "You knew something, didn't you?" I only said, "You wanted 50-50, remember?" "Looks like you're getting less than that," he cursed, slammed the phone. But I wasn't done yet. 2 weeks later, he showed up at my apartment, eyes red, jaw tight. "You set me up," he hissed. "No," I said calmly. "You did that yourself." He looked at me the way a man looks at a mirror that finally tells the truth. "I loved you," he whispered. "You loved control," I corrected. "And when I stopped giving you power, you mistook it for loss." He stepped back. The silence between us was final. Then my phone buzzed. A message from the firm's CEO. "Looking forward to our dinner meeting tonight, Miss Hale." He caught the name. His eyes widened. "Wait, you're consulting for them?" "Yes, the same firm he'd once bragged about owning stock in, now under investigation, partially because of Sophie's leaks." That's when it hit him. He didn't just lose his mistress. He lost his credibility, his contracts, his reputation. And all I had done was tell the truth to the right people at the right time. I watched him walk away, shoulders hunched, a shadow of the man he once pretended to be. For years, he thought power was control. But power, I learned, is silence. It's patience. It's watching the person who betrayed you realize they taught you how to destroy them. I didn't take his money. I didn't need to. I took something far more permanent, his certainty. Now, when people ask me about him, I just smile. He's learning to live 50-50. I say, half a man, half a memory. And I sleep better than ever.